Hello students. After completing the theoretical portion of this chapter, now we will start the exercise of this chapter. The exercise 15.1 question number 1. The question is, in a cricket match, a batswoman hits a boundary 6 times out of 30 balls. Now here a batswoman played 30 balls and out of 30 balls she hits a boundary in a 6 ball. Right? So find the probability that she did not hit a boundary. Here we have to find the probability for event she did not hit a boundary. Right? Your event is the batswoman did not hit a boundary. Now we know the formula to find the probability, and the formula is number of trials in which event happened divided by total number of trials, right? So here batswoman play total 30 balls. That means your total number of trials, that means the total number of balls is 30, right? And your event is she did not hit a boundary. That means you have to find the number of trials in which event happened, right? Now from the 30 ball, she hit a boundary 6 times. That means the number of ball touch the boundary is 6, right? Now from the 30 ball, she hits the boundary in a 6 ball. So the number of ball miss the boundary equal to 30 minus 6 equal to 20. Clear students? That means from 30 balls, she hit boundary 6 times. So remain ball is 24. 30 minus 6, 20. Now according to the formula, the number of trials in which event happened. Now your event is she did not hit a boundary, right? And the number of trials she did not hit a boundary is 24. Divided by total number of trials, and she played total 30 balls. So divided by 30. Now your Reddy's form is possible. 24 and 30 both are the divisible by 6. Okay, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30. So your answer is 4/5. You can also write this answer in the decimal form, right? Now second question. 1500 families with 2 children were selected randomly and the following data were recorded. Now here the total number of families is 1500, right? That means your total number of trials is 1500. Now here the data is given. A number of girls in the family 2. Now the number of families having 2 girls is 475. Number of families having 1 girl is 840, and the number of families having 0 girl equal to 211. So the question is, compute the probability of family having 2 girls, 1 girl and no. So first we have to find the total number of trials, and total number of families is already given. It is a 1500. Now see, if this value is not mentioned, then what you have to do? You have to count the total number of families. If you add this number of families, then you will get 1500, right? So total number of families equal to 1500. Your first event is the probability of event, the probability of family having 2 girls, right? So first find the number of families having 2 girls. So number of families having 2 girls is 475. So probability of event the selected family having 2 girls. So number of families having 2 girls is 475, and total number of families is 1500. That means total trial is 1500, and number of trial in which event occur. Now your event is the probability having family having 2 girls, right? And having 2 girls, the number of family is 475. So 475 upon 1500, right? Now you can see that the reduced form is possible. Okay, 4 plus 7, 11, and 11 plus 5, 16. Now 16 is not a multiple of 3, so it should be divisible by 5. So 5 nines are 45, remain is 2, and 5 fives are 25. So if you divide 475 by 5, you will get 95, and here 5 threes are 15 and 2 more 0, right? 95 upon 300. Again, it should be divisible by 5. 5 ones are 5, 9 minus 5, 4, and 4 and 5 become 45, so 5 nines are 45. And here 5 6 are 30 and 1 0 as it is. So your answer is 19 upon 60, right? Now reduced form is not possible because 19 is a prime number. So the probability having 2 girls equal to 19 upon 60. Same for the 1 girl. Now number of families having 1 girl. Number of families having 1 girl equal to 840. So number of trials in which event occur is 840, and total number of families is already given, it is 1500, right? Now in the numerator and denominator both having unit place is an equal number, so it should be divisible by 2. 2 4s are 8, right? Then 1 division is not possible, that's why 0. Then 4 becomes 14, 2 7s are 14. And here 2 7s are 14, 1 remainder becomes 10, 2 5s are 10 and 0. So answer is 407 upon 750, right? And the last one for 0. Now the number of families having 0 girl is 211, and the total number of families is 1500. So your answer is 211 upon 1500, right? Here the reduced form is not possible, so this one is your final answer. Okay students, so we have question number 1 and question number 2 complete. Question number 3. The question is in a particular section of a class 9, 40 students were asked about the month of their birth, and the following graph was prepared for the data so obtained. Now here the total number of students, that means the total number of trials is 40, right? And you can see that from the data they prepare a graph. On the y-axis they consider number of students, on the x-axis they consider month of birth. Now see, if we discuss for the month of Jan, the number of students born in a Jan 1 is 3, same as in Feb 4, in March 2, April 2, May 6, June 2, in June 1, in July 2, in August 6, and in September it is 3, right? So here we have to find the probability that the student of a class was born in August, right? So your event is given. Okay, here we have to find the probability for the student of a class was born in August, right? So the number of trials in which event occur. Event is the student born in August, and the number of students born in August is 6, right? The number of students born in August is 6, and the total number of students equal to 40, right? Now we know the formula very well. The probability of the event is the number of trials in which event occur happen divided by total number of trials. Right, this is the formula. So here your event is the number of students born in August. So number of students born in August is 6, and total number of trials, that is the total number of students is 40. Right. Now both numerator and denominator having unit place is an even number, so reduced form is possible. It should be divisible by 2. 2 3s are 6, 22s are 40. So your answer is 3/20. Yes, done. Question number 4. The question is 3 coins are tossed simultaneously 200 times with the following frequency of a different outcomes. Now here the 3 coins are tossed simultaneously. How many times? 200 times. That means the total number of trials is given 200. Right? And the outcomes are, first outcome is getting 3 hits, and the frequency, the number of trials in which getting 3 hits is 23. For 2 hits it's 72. For 1 hit the trials is 77, and for a no hit the trial is 28. Right? That means here तीनों कॉइन पे 3 हिट्स आए हो उसके आउटकम से 23, 2 कॉइन पे हिट आए हो उसके ट्रायल से 72, फॉर 1 हिट द ट्रायल इज 77, and 0 hit the trial is 28. Now here we have to find the probability of the event, and the event is given 2 hits coming up. Right? We have to find the probability for the 2 hits coming up. So number of trial in which 2 hits coming up. So for a 2 hits the number of trial is 72. Right? Now you know the formula. The number of trials in which event happened. Now here your event is 2 hits coming up. The number of trials in which 2 hits coming up is 72 divided by total number of trials. So total number of trials is 200. Right? Both digits have a unit place, even number, so should be divisible by 2. So 72 divided by 2 is 36. 200 divided by 2 is 100. Again it should be divisible by 2. 18, 15. Right? Half of 36 is 18. Half of 100 is 50. Still it is divisible by 2. So 9 2s are 18. 25 2s are 50. Right? Now the reduced form is not possible. So your final answer is 9/25. Okay, student. Question number 5, and the question is, an organization selected 2,400 families. The organization selected 2,400 families at random and survey them to determine a relationship between the income level and the number of vehicles in a family. Guys, this data shows the monthly income and the vehicles, number of vehicles in a family. So suppose the family is chosen, find the probability that the family chosen is. Now here the different events are given. The first event is the family earning rupees 10,000 to 13,000 per month and owning exactly 2 vehicles. So first of all, the monthly income is given 10,000 to 13,000, right? So 10,000 to 13,000, that means we have to check your number of travels in this row of the row of 10,000 to 13,000, and exactly how many vehicles? 2 vehicles, right? That means in the 2 vehicles column we have to check. The row is 10,000 to 13,000 and the column is 2. So the number of trials, that is the number of families earning rupees 10,000 to 13,000 and having exactly 2 vehicles is 29, right? So according to the formula, the number of trials in which event happened is 29 and divided by total number of trials, that is the total number of families is 2,400. Now here 29 is a prime number, so reduced form is not possible, so this one is your final answer. Now second, earning rupees 16,000 or more per month, right? And how many vehicles? Owning exactly one vehicle. So earning 16,000 or more, that means we have to check the number of vehicles in this last row, and the number of vehicle is exactly one, right? So 16,000 or more or exactly one vehicle gives you number of families 579, and total number of families is 2,400. So again 579 is a prime number, so reduced form is not possible, this one is a final answer. And the third, the event is the family earning less than 7,000 per month and does not have any vehicle. That means the number of vehicle is 0 and the monthly income is 7,000 less than 7,000 per month. So less than 7,000 per month and number of vehicle is 0, so gives number of family is 10. So P of E, 10 upon 2,400, 1 0 cancel out, so answer is 1 upon 200. Okay student. The fourth event is the family is earning rupees 13,000 to 16,000 per month and owning more than 2 vehicles. Now here the number of families earning 13,000 to 16,000, that means we have to check the number of families in the row of 13,000 to 16,000 and owning more than 2 vehicles. More than 2 vehicles, that means above 2, that means the last column, right? So 13,000 to 16,000 and more than 2 vehicles gives the number of families 25. So according to the formula, number of trials in which event occur gives you 25 and total number of families, that means the total number of trials is 2,400. Both should be divisible by 5. So 5 5s are 25. If you divide 2,400 by 5, 5 4s are 20, remainder is 4, becomes 40, 5 8s are 40 and 0 as it is. That means 5 upon 480. Again it should be divisible by 5. So 5 1s are 5, 5 9s are 45, remainder is 3, becomes 30, 5 6s are 30. So your answer is 1 upon 96. Okay. And the last question, okay, owning not more than one vehicle. That means कि जो number of families है उसके पास more than one vehicle नहीं होना चाहिए. More than one vehicle means the number of families having maximum one vehicle, right? That means कि या तो उनके पास vehicle नहीं होगा और अगर होगा तो कितना होना चाहिए? सिर्फ one vehicle ही होना चाहिए, right? So for that, to find the number of trials in which event occur, what you have to do? You have to add the number of families having 0 vehicle and the number of families having 1 vehicle, right? Because statement यहाँ पे मैंने क्या use किया है? More than one vehicle, right? मतलब एक से ज़्यादा vehicle नहीं होना चाहिए, right? So number of families having 0 vehicle is 10 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 gives you 40, and number of families having 1 vehicle means 160 plus 305 plus 135 plus 469 plus 579 gives you 2048. Now if you add them, you will get number of trials in which this event occur, which is 2062. So according to the formula, the probability of this event is 2062 upon 2,400, means total number of trials. Now both numbers having been placed even number, तो it should be divisible by 2. So 2062 divided by 2 gives you 2 10s are 20, 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2. So 1031 and upper 2400 divided by 2 gives you 1200. Right? So your answer is 1031 upper 1200. Okay students.